So our 2023 sale marks a pretty important chapter in the history book of Palgrove, changing our sale venue this year, and there's been a lot of work and a lot of input and strategy in behind the move, and certainly gives us a bit more scale to help assist the business in selling the number of bulls we're pushing out, not just in our auction sale but also our paddock sales. I'm very proud of the work that our team's put in to make all this happen with our sale complex and delivering the bulls here for our sale. Certainly think we've got a quality line of bulls, but also we've only taken this property over 5 months ago, and our team's put in a huge effort to get this sale complex built. I think the future looks very bright for the people that we've got within the Palgrove team.
Whilst we run our business at scale, we really do focus on quality, and that filters through the whole way through our team. When you're looking at these sale bulls here, it all starts at the very beginning, and that's our joins. We really aim for a balanced approach within our AI joining, and we make sure that we actually individually select which female goes to which AI sire. We really believe that's where the consistency and evenness comes through our sale team. We're looking for numerous traits within our female herd, looking at their phenotype. We'll have their pedigree and data when we're actually selecting those AI joins. But we think that that's a really integral part of our business, and we really want to continue that focus on quality and ensure we've got that balanced approach.
We've got a great draft of Charolais 2-year-old bulls this year. 110 bulls total. Of that mix, there's 28 homozygous pole bulls. We've got 92 of the bulls are polled or pole skirt, and 27 red factors. Within the line this year, I think you'll see that depth of body and combination of carcass and softness that we've really worked hard on. And I think a lot of that is coming from the sire lines we're using, and one sire in particular that we've used very heavily is Palgrove Platinum. He sold a few years ago for $48,000, and a sire that was by Hallmark and out of a Bond cow, and he's bred extremely well. And in this sale he's represented by 25 sons, which is huge when you consider the scale of our operation to have that many sons in there. And some of those feature bulls come in very early in lot 1, 2 and 4. Another son at lot 8, and there's a very special bull a bit later in the sale at lot 40 who's homozygous polled that we think a lot of. Next Gen is another sire that features heavily again in this sale. We continue to use him heavily in AI. His feature bulls is lot 14, who's by Next Gen and out of Platinum's mum. He's a pretty special sire, and also 15. Out of the 110 Charolais, we've got 18 autumn drop bulls in there, so they'll be sort of around that 18 months at sale time. I've gone back and used a sire in Jericho from a few years back. With the more progeny he's got on the ground, his EBV data just keeps getting better and better, and particularly in those carcass and growth traits, and that's why we've gone back and used a bit of Jericho. He's got 2 feature sons in there, including 1 homozygous pole bull. We have increased our numbers slightly in our ultra black and brangus bulls this year. Part of that is I think we're getting more and more people coming on board and buying these ultra black and brangus bulls, and you can certainly see why. We're getting the skin types right, the carcass quality and carcass traits I think we're concentrating very heavily on, and I can see the feedback that we're getting on these cattle in some pretty tough environments within Australia, and how they're performing in those environments is very pleasing for us. That's why they're making up about 70% of our bull sales in our current bull sale environment. Within this draft we'll have 100 bulls total. 88 of these will be ultra blacks and 12 will be brangus. We'll also have a draft of the autumn drop bulls in there again. We've got some new release sire lines this year, including the DMR or Dragon M Ranch Investment Bull and DMR Crossroads. Their sons feature heavily in the front end of the sale and also dabbled throughout, but you'll certainly see the carcass traits and investment and skin type to right. Touch more Boss Indigus in his phenotype, but certainly got that carcass and a little bit more punch in his cattle. Within the Crossroads cattle, they're a touch more frame, but certainly some performance, and lot 113 bull, we believe probably one of the most powerful ultra black bulls we have produced to date. You're just so much thickness and softness and got a big square hip, and certainly we're impressed from what the Crossroads cattle are producing for us. We've also got Brickhouse with some feature sons again this year. His sons, brangus sons, topped at 74,000 last year, and Ultra Black son topped at 70,000. His bull in lot 112 is just really sleek skin, great sheath design, plenty of performance and carcass, and and Big Scrotal, he's a bull that we're going to retain a semen share in. Another first release sire is Palgrove Quick Release. He's an imported embryo by Soon's Foundation and out of Business Line's mother. A lot of his progeny are proving to have great calving ease data and low birth weight data. We used a number of these sons within our heifer program this year as yearlings. We'll retain some semen in a few of these sons, and there's some bulls within the sale that we suggest can be used over heifers. We increased our number of autumn bulls in this year's sale with 28. We think a very, very special line of autumn bulls. Some of the feature sires in there's a fantastic Prime Mover son. Prime Mover was a sale topper and Australian record holder up until last year for a top price in an ultra black. And he's just really easy fleshing, a little bit more Boss Indigus in his phenotype with plenty of softness and carcass. We've also got Pay Rise, just a big, strong carcass bull. Pay Rise actually had a bigger eye muscle area than our highest Charolais bull, and you can certainly see that coming through within his progeny in the carcass shape and also the scan data. We welcome you all to join us on the 8th of September. It's a pretty momentous occasion for us. A hell of a lot of hard work's gone in from our team, and I'm sure they'll be happy to enjoy a beer that night. We're pretty excited by the draft of bulls, and we hope to see you on the 8th of September.